Hey guys, so yesterday I saw the new Warcraft movie, and for today's video I decided that I would do a kind of movie review thing. So if any of you want to see this movie, I might spoil some of it, so I'd suggest not clicking and not watching the rest of this review, because it might spoil some major parts. I might not put in any of the spoilers, but I can't promise anything. Overall, I reckon this was a really awesome movie because I'm like a massive fan of all the fantasy kind of stuff, and quite a few years ago I was playing World of Warcraft, and it just still holds interest to me, but I just don't have any money for a subscription or any of the games, so I just haven't bothered going back, because I reckon if I started playing it, it would probably end up taking over my life, as do most games that I find quite fun to play. So I usually try to limit myself. Just the whole, because there's a lot of action and fighting in it, and there's the main battle, and it's pretty like, it's not like Game of Thrones style violence, but it's all kind of like good CGI violence. It's like kind of like Lord of the Rings, but on like CGI steroids, so they have more action in the style that is a lot of shit blowing up and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to explain without actually seeing it. So overall, I thought it was a really good movie, and I'd recommend it to pretty much anyone that would want to see it. And however, there were several parts that just made it a bit strange. Like for some of the things, it kind of didn't have that much of a background knowledge. You needed to kind of have like a background knowledge of the whole world and all the stuff in it, because there were some things that they mentioned that just I didn't really understand, because obviously those who play it would get that reference that they've started talking about, or that kind of thing. So if you want to see, you might want to like brush up on your World of Warcraft knowledge, because it would help into understanding the whole movie in a better sense, I guess. And the whole movie was very fast paced, and when some of the characters died, it would kind of like pulled at your heartstrings, but then you had to kind of move on from that really quickly, so you didn't get enough time to like process the emotions. So I reckon if they had have left it for like a little bit longer on those scenes, it would have made it better. And there wasn't so much, like the characters were developed in it, but they seemed to be developed too quickly or not enough. So hopefully they like fix all that stuff up in the next movie. That's if a lot of other people agree with me. But overall, I reckon the whole movie was pretty good. Those things are just a couple of things that made it not as good in my opinion. And I really hope that it makes enough money so that they will make a second movie, because it was really interesting and it left it on a massive cliffhanger and all that kind of, well, not really a cliffhanger, but it led on to be able to become another movie, and this could be like a whole series kind of thing. So it would be very interesting. And also the other thing, it mainly was just between the humans and the orcs. It mentioned, and you saw the other races that were there, but they didn't really play any part in it. So I hope if they continue doing it, that they'd actually end up having a whole lot more to do with like the whole world of the World of Warcraft place where it's in. And that's all that I have for my review, and I hope you guys liked it if you ended up watching it. And as always, subscribe down below to catch more of my videos. I post videos up every Sunday, and as always, stay safe. Peace.